Start here at 9:30 with a Greeley special education teacher and mother of two killed at the hands of her estranged husband in a murder-suicide.
Yeah, we're hearing from members of the Greeley Police Department who did everything possible to protect her and loved ones grappling with the unimaginable loss. Our Talya Cunningham has the story you'll see only here on Fox 31. Talya?
Yeah, Jeremy, good evening. The details of this tragedy are quite disturbing and maybe triggering for some. Laura Rubin, pictured right here, was sitting inside of her car with her 2-year-old baby strapped inside of the back seat when her husband opened fire and then turned the gun on himself. Rubin's sister sharing details with me about the horrific act of domestic violence.
One of the first things she said was, I'm scared that he's going to do something.
That was the last conversation Jessica Cunningham had with her sister minutes before the March murder. Laura Rubin was on the phone with police when her husband shot her to death. The 40-year-old mother was caring, kind, and compassionate.
She's always just had a heart for special needs children.
And it was that calling that brought her to Greeley 1 year ago to work with visually impaired students in School District 6, making the cross-country move with her daughters and husband of 10 years. But Cunningham says Rubin's husband struggled with mental illness for years.
She stayed around in hopes that he understood the severity of his mental health.
She shares her sister did everything possible to support the man she vowed to love in sickness and in health, going to therapy, setting up medical appointments, admitting him, locking up pills and knives in the home, and more. But over the last 2 years, the red flags grew louder and louder.
Him starting to physically harm her, along with the verbal abuse, the psychological abuse, and just outbursts, violent outbursts.
An outburst in December that involved him destroying their home, putting the girls at risk, which Cunningham says was the last straw. Over the next few months, Rubin was determined to walk a new path. She enrolled at UNC to earn a master's degree, filed for separation, rented a new apartment, and was granted a temporary restraining order.
She was leaving him, and at the end of the day, he decided to take her away from all of those wonderful people who loved and supported her because she said, I will not be with you anymore.
The Victim Services Unit covers 13 police departments in Weld County and worked closely with Rubin. Coordinator Heather Wright and advocate specialist Faith Thompson worked together to connect Rubin with the vital resources to leave, start fresh, and navigate the legal system.
As details were coming in on what exactly happened to Laura and her family that day, my anxiety started to go up and up.
That day, Monday, March 17th, 2025, the separated couple had a court hearing that morning where a judge implemented a more permanent restraining order, which Cunningham said caused Rubin's husband to become agitated. While driving home, Rubin called her sister scared, saying her husband was tailing her.
I was the one that told her, it's gonna be okay.
Rubin reached her parking lot, was sitting in the front seat with her 2-year-old daughter strapped in the back, when Greeley police called and her husband suddenly reappeared.
He actually blocked her car in.
Trapped, Rubin was on the phone with an officer.
Unfortunately, they just couldn't get to her fast enough.
And with his daughter in the car, the 36-year-old man shot into Rubin's car multiple times, killing his wife, and then shot himself, according to police. The toddler was not hurt.
To know that there wasn't a moment in his mind that he thought to even check for her is something that haunts me. It's bad enough to leave your child without her parents, but to expose her to that.
Rubin's girls now left in this world without a mother. Thompson and Wright responded to the crime scene to soothe the children and help family navigate the unthinkable.
Her family is absolutely amazing. They came into a horrible situation and always kept the girls and Laura in the forefront of every action that they did.
And the grace goes both ways. Cunningham praising the Greeley Police Department for ensuring her sister always felt heard.
I am just tremendously thankful for the people of Greeley for taking care of her when I couldn't.
And although nothing will bring Rubin back, Cunningham has a message for other women.
Normalize that it's not our job to save other people. It's our job to save ourselves. It's something I wish my sister had grasped a little bit more, that he has to save himself and that she couldn't save him.
And 1 in 4 women experience domestic violence, according to the CDC. And Greeley Police Department's Victim Services Coordinator says that leaving a relationship is the most dangerous time for a victim. She recommends keeping your guard up, leaning on friends and family for support, having a safety plan in place, calling shelters and resource hotlines, or 911 if needed. Just alarming.
You said it right there with those statistics. Domestic violence rips apart so many families, thousands of families all over the country, and so often kids are caught in the crossfire here. What becomes of these children?
Yeah, that's a great question. Children are always at play here. And, you know, a judge has ruled that Ruben's daughters, they do get to stay together after some court hearings. The two are now currently in Georgia with their aunt, Jessica Cunningham, who we just heard from. But it's going to be definitely a long road to recovery, a lot of financial responsibility, as you can imagine. Cunningham is working on setting up college funds for both girls right now. So you can imagine she already has her own children, and now she's taking in 2 more children. So she's trying to set up college funds. They've got ballet, soccer, all that kind of stuff that kids get into. So if you want to help, we have that website for you on our website right now at kdvr.com.
Yeah, hearts are certainly with their families. And Talya, such a great topic to tackle tonight. Thank you for doing that.
Of course.